Preview.
Hi guys, welcome back to Solana Gaming Updates, Alpha, all the info, all the stuff. I'll be doing this twice a week. Start off with this one here, Win NFTs and GST. So we've started an event this week with STEPN spearheading it. I'll be doing a live quiz 3 times a week on Twitter Spaces. Have a look at my Twitter, barndog, and you'll see the links to that. So there's multiple choice questions. There's going to be 2 people coming on stage, 3 questions, 3 answers, and like I said, multiple choice, a chance to win an NFT. So we're talking 6 Solana floor, but it's amazing that the activity. We gave away 3 NFTs to Grape Protocol members last week due to the attendance that we had there. So I'm doing that Mondays to Friday as well, and that's actually jogging with Barndog. I love what this has brought to me in the space. I love how it's tied into DFA. Very real Web 3.0 changes coming out with this. So join me Wednesday mornings. The next one is going to be my 4 p.m. and I think that is a 6 a.m. UTC. So let's have a look at what Bitcoin's done. Has it found the floor? It looks prettier. It looks a little bit nice. The last sort of 12, 16 hours looks good. So this is my first year in crypto. This is my 12th month. I've not been through a bear market. I am keen to see it. Everyone has a bit of a laugh when that, but you know, like, it's been a bull run for the last 12 months, but where's it going to go? We don't really know. Is this the floor? I bought a little bit of Solana this morning. It looks positive, but, you know, not financial advice. Do your own research on that. Have a look. I was looking at another coin on the side computer, which was at $1.36, and that was Cave Coin, because I've been doing a bit of research on Cave World. I want to put that out in one of my videos. So I was surprised at how low Cryo War went. I thought that sideline now for the last kind of 12 hours. So the last 12 hours is semi-positive. Have we found the bottom? I think there was one of the AN countries, Kazakhstan or something like that, had stopped. They went offline and took 12% of the world Bitcoin hash rates or something like that. Maybe that was part of the FUD. But have we found the bottom? Who knows? Just keep that in mind. Always make sure you take your time. On the weekend, Solana Gaming Saturdays, we had MetaGates coming into stage. I've got this muted. They had like 150 people in their Twitter before they actually started having a chat to us, right? So they've been building something, and it was a really, really fucking impressive interview with the lads on stage. We had Steamboat and Parallel, I believe his name is, come on stage. And we had fun. Afterwards, me and the boys, we actually went on there and had a bit of a yarn to them and learned a bit more and saw them with their developer kit open and actually see them doing stuff. This is one of the videos where they've got like a ground slam ability with the mace, and they just did it to see how high they could get it up. They've got like a micro mint NFT. So if you want some alpha, they've actually got an NFT which is going to be used in the game early on to get certain things. Now, I'm not going to elaborate on that. Get in there and have a look. I'm going to be doing another video this week with the team and get some gameplay out, put it on my YouTube. MetaGates, like you can see, only a couple of 100 followers. This is a chance to join something super fucking awesome. I was very excited. Now, let's have a look at some of the floor prices. Shadowy Conductors come down, but, I mean, it was minted at 2.5. People made shitloads of money. 9 Heroes has sat fairly high. You know, sitting around 10 for the last couple of weeks. People are very positive on that. Portals went up. Now, it's like 16.8 or something on Magic Eden. There is a little bit of an arbitrage difference between the two sites. It was impressive to see Genopets has gone up a touch. Monkey Ball released their extra second part of their NFTs. Stylish Duds went up, then down after the snapshot for the sweets. What else were we looking at? Zoolana Alpha Red. So on my last Alpha video, it was 2.5, and I was happy with that. I think that's cool. I'm holding mine. I bought a whole bag. And then the next morning, I was doing the Jogging with Barndog episode, and Sergeant Savage said to me, it's 6.5 floor, and I said, what? And I pissed myself laughing. So overnight, it had tripled. They launched some tokenomic changes, so they're giving an additional 10,000 to the Alpha Reds at like 0.5 cent each. That's a big change. Project Eluune, they've gone up slightly, And it's interesting to see the Eye of Eluune, their first NFT, that's actually further down the list. That's selling for like 0.8 to 1 Solana. So there's a little bit of a profit there if you held, maybe not massive. It's not been that big mint flip mentality, but this is one of the big games building. Bone World have got some kind of game coming out. It's so hard, you know, like you try and stay in your lane and get really big on some of these games. You miss out on so many other opportunities and information. All right, let's have a bit of a look here. KnifeForkSpoon, I had this link because I was looking at the staking for it. Their first 3 events, 50, 25, 25 Solana, giving out 100 Solana in 3 weeks. That is play to earn. You stake your NFT, so you pick a team, and then you stake it, and it's all automated from there. So they've got their next one building out. And the floor went up to like 2.5, went back down to like 0.8 through the week, and it's gone obviously back up again before the staking event. So I like these guys. They are a fun team. We had one of the lads come on stage on our Saturday nights. I love bringing these people to stage for you people. Now, this was cool to see. I think they minted somewhere around 4,400, I believe, from memory, out of the 7,026. Now, only 440 people took this through the 1, 2, 3, 4 stage. It's a 4-stage change, and at the end of the 4th stage, you can lock your eye, and it can never change ever again. 440, so that's about 10% out of the initial 4,000 locked, and it's been selling. Not huge amount of volume, but it was selling for 0.3, then 0.4, then 0.5. So sitting at 0.8 now, it's interesting to see. I want to play the game, but because I haven't got mates that have pumped into it, I haven't put that time in. A game that we are going to be playing, though, is Sweets. Sweets is the metaverse part of it. Photo Finish is obviously the game. You can see this in the background here. Now, these guys were meant to mint on the 9th. Solana's had a whole lot of slowdowns and problems. I think they've updated 16% of the node servers at the moment, and we're getting updates and fixes. This is going to mint on the 16th. Check your dates. You want to know what's happening with this. If you had a stud or a filly, you'll be in the whitelist. Limited to 1. I'm minting. I'm absolutely minting on that one. Now, this was a really good thread to have a bit of a read. They talk about the actual horse racing and how they want to make this look and feel like proper horse racing. The gameplay is amazing for this. Photo Finish 2. It's not their first game. It's their 3rd game. Very much like their stable management game, Horse Manager or something. I think that might have been called. But it's their 3rd game. Done over 13, 14 million downloads. This will be big and coming out soon. This was a screen capture from a tweet, and they normally tweet it in both Photo Finish and the Suites Discord, talking about how many people you can have in the Suites. 8 to 10 in the club, 15 to 20 in the executive, 32 to 64 in the owners and private. So Grape will be getting a private. We'll be doing things at Grape. We're discussing that now in DAO and in conversations, and we want to get a Grape stable, so that should be good fun. It talks about how you've got that big monitor on the wall, and then the streaming to that M3UH stream. I've got to work that out because I'm absolutely going to want to do events in there. I want to get the horse racing. I want to add degenerate asses getting in there, having a drink together, having a rum on a Saturday night, and getting a horse race and seeing shit go. So it does talk, can you live stream sporting events to your viewers? You're going to need the legal rights for that, so always be careful with those kinds of things. This was an interesting one. Thank you, Sixon, for finding this for me. Stylish Studs now staking, not now staking, January 24th, you can stake it on the Honey stake site. Now, there's going to be 2 coins, P Honey and Honey. And I wonder if that's like a synthetic type of it, maybe. I don't know 100% how it works, but you want to be careful looking at this stuff. I think it's going to be great. I think there's going to be... Bridge Split was another one I talked about last video. This is going to be something that's going to give you a utility, but make sure you have a look at how long you're staking for. I know when you stake the Fract, it took like 30 days to take it out of that time. I bought a Fract at like 6 for the Wealth of Nations, got pissed off with that launch. And by the time I wanted to be able to unstake my Fract, it was like 1.5. So I've just kept the Fract, and I probably should have unstaked it. But this is cool. We are seeing a lot of new utility come to NFTs. We need to be able to lend versus it. We need to be able to earn versus it. There's no point having thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff that you can't get money from. Zoolana Alpha Red. Obviously, I think it was just under 3,200 when it started at 8,555 for the launch. They burnt off a whole heap, and now people are getting FOMO. They're seeing, the floor tripled on the Alpha Red, and then everyone, this Magic Eden launched and on the weekend, and it minted out instantly. So, Zoolana did have the second part of that sale, which I believe was something like 3,500. If you had a Alpha Red, you were whitelisted, and you could get 2 or 3. I don't know what the number was decided in the end. And that will absolutely sell out, in my opinion. So from there, they had some dramas with I think the website address was given out early. 100 people minted. There was a whole lot of shenanigans happening. This is 2 a.m. my time, 1:45 a.m. So I set up for this. Obviously, I was a bit pissed off. What do you do? This is the game that we play. The world operates 24 hours. It's just unfortunate. But what's good is the information is out for the crowd to have a look. They will give you a bare minimum 24-hour notice. Keep your eyes peeled in the space. It is an important mint. Aurori. I don't really know why I put this one on here. But lots of stuff like this. You actually get a chance to go into Fractals, or is it Slnart? I think you can buy the Zeds for like 0.2, 0.3. They're always tweeting stuff out of Rory. They do announce things. Now, portals, obviously a big one. I think they're going to be massive for a long, long time in Solana. They talked about how you've got 5,000 holder cards. That's for getting like one of your 3 rarities of the rooms. I bought a couple of ivories myself. I minted, I should say, back when they minted at 1.5, and it's gone up and down, up and down. 20 souls being the high, I believe, thereabouts. But they're talking about something different about, there's 50,000 cards. I don't think it mentions in this picture. It's in the next one. Portals Citizen cards. So 50,000 people to acquire Portal Citizen cards to gain access to Portals downtown. So you're going to need a card to get in there. They're going to release it in phases, will be given via airdrops or mint at no cost except for transaction fees. So it's going to be worth something. If people can make money in crypto, they try. Like I remember DeFi Land when they first did the beta access codes. People were trying to sell them. I think someone bought one for 10 Solana. But they'll be given out to room holders to start off with. You'd have to imagine the Onyx and Vision will get a higher supply. And carefully selected partners that can help supercharge portals. I've got a room. I've done one for Solana Gaming. I minted 2, like I said, and I put one in my Solana Gaming wallet that I do. We've got some donated NFTs. We stake those. We're going to use those for Grape events. So that's cool. I'm going to try and use those for prizes for Grape for our Saturday Solana Gaming Saturdays. Citizen cards can be used to track progress, experience, and quests, admin rights granted. It's a little bit of a hard process. I've had trouble with it. I'm so busy. I want to create a cool room. You can actually give the admin rights to someone to work on the room, I believe. Anybody who wants to help, put it down below. A-class members for Grape, of course. But I'd love to get some help on that. I think this is a very cool project for, obviously, for Solana. And it's set a precedent for it, and that's something that the photo finish with the Sweets launch, they're going to really succeed because of groundwork being done by games like this. They did just have a town hall. I've got to go and find and download that. Now we have Genopets. They've had their second report. I think they do these every 2 weeks. Closed beta coming on the 20th. I think the applications are out for that. This will be huge. It will be a big game. Oh, I think they did music. Was this for anything in particular? I know I had my music super duper loud. I think I've heard this before. Alright. That's nothing hardcore. They did like a video compilation on a YouTube somewhere of just artwork that they like. What I noticed in this was the cities look like a lot of raised, structured cities or floating in the clouds and trees, all that kind of stuff. So I guess it gave you a bit of an idea about what they're using as their inspiration to draw from the game. I think this is going to be massive for Solana. Move to earn. I've been heavily involved with STEPN. I'm not afraid to say that. It's been awesome getting out the initiatives we've done and linking up with DFA, getting them free phones from Grape, getting them free NFTs from STEPN, and them getting a real-world chance to make money and change their own lives with Web 3.0. I'm super proud to be a part of that. DFA's done such a great fucking job. Now, let's have a little bit of footage. I've got the volume off because we've got some music on. Hopefully the download, the Barndog internet goes a bit better. 20 vs 20, tank capture the flag, Botborgs. It'll be a wicked launch. I think the 21st they launch, thereabouts. Double check your dates. I don't think it's been 100% confirmed, but 21 has been earmarked as the potential launch date. This has got a leaderboard. They're playing this every week. No, that'll get me in trouble. Now, what do we got here? Oh, this was some games, some play from the elevator. I think you go down to the planet, and then you come up in the elevator to come up to like a launch pad to get slung to the next planet or fly to the next planet.
Please wait.
These guys are cool. I like what they're doing. I had Degen come into Grape and we did an AMA a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Good team, great building project. I'm going to be minting in that. I think I've got a whitelist spot. I hope I've got a whitelist spot. I should be one of 50 from Grape that actually got that. What have we got here? Gameplay footage from ChainMyth. The music's interesting. Like, is this like a Wild Western music or is it kind of weird? So I'll put some age to it. It's been 20 years since I've played a first-person shooter, but I'm keen as fuck to play this game. I love Zoe from ChainMyth. Jiraiya does a great job as well. I am so super keen to play this game with me mates. 5 vs 5, Valorant-styled game. Bit basic with the spells there, you see that? But this is alpha gameplay. They are pumping hard to work to produce this game, and it's reflected in the floor price going up. I think it's tripled thereabouts from, launched at 1.2. It was a cheap mint. They wanted people buying and playing this game at 180 floor price. $180 was what they actually wanted people getting into the game for. So I've been keen on that since, having chatted to Zoe from the very beginning. Now, Plush Flight League, Plush Fight League. We've got these guys coming into Grape this weekend. Little platform fighter game. They had so much gameplay super early on, but they've been building. It's funny seeing teams release gameplay. They did do like a plushy bag, I think NFT, but they've got a main NFT launch coming up soon. So we've got them coming on stage, and not my style game initially. But when you've got a team that's super keen, that's building a product and actually want to talk to you and have a great time, they've done great partnerships, great link-ups. I'm going to try and bring them out to Grape if I've got time, like... That's bloody loud. What have we got? Let's finish it off. Oh, this isn't... That's not... Who is that? Oh, BitBrawler. It's got to be BitBrawler. Yeah, it makes me excited to bring great teams, energetic, enthusiastic. Not everyone's going to have the same play structure. Not everyone's going to have the same game. But this year, 2022, is going to be massive for Solana Gaming. There's going to be a whole heap of options. And teams like Plush Fight League, they came out with gameplay trailer footage to start off with. So, as a reminder again, STEPN, big part. I'm doing Twitter giveaways. From STEPN NFTs and GST, the game utility token, and of course jogging with Barndog 5 days a week. I do it on my morning 8:30 Queensland time, and there is a chance to join the communities on Discord, STEPN, and Great Protocol. And then on the Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing that as a Twitter stream. See how that works. Twitter streams are very hard to get a handle of. Disconnections are common. Doing co-hosting and stuff. It's a bit of an experience, but it allows us to reach a different crowd and bring in people to it. So as always, hope I've helped. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.